Well, friends, working in an organization, in an institution, in an establishment, one most important thing is to be highlighted is collaboration, coordination, working for a common objective, a common goal, and a common motive. When we work as a team, work with hands on hands together, we can achieve long miles. So hello everyone, today we are here with some benefits you can just see in front of me. Team coordination, team bonding, team collaboration, team behavior. Most importantly, it is required for any organization to reach to the apex heights of success. Here, I'm focusing on the most important aspect. When we are running for long miles, we need to collaborate. Collaborate with what? Complementary skills, not that with substituting skills. I have a skill which you haven't. We are substituting to each other. Now that is not going to work at all. That is substituting skills. But if I talk about tea and the sugar, tea and coffee, complementary to each other. Now if we are complementing each other, we'll walk for a long mile, we'll walk together, we will understand each other's positive, negative, plus, minus, and we can work together with a long duration. Now together to this particular thing, when I just said, there are so many other things to be highlighted on your self-notations, self-explorations, self-understanding, self-realization, self-belief, and self-introspection. The most important and the most required subject to understand that what we are going to have for today is team dynamics. If we fail as a whole. A single individual's strictness, self-centeredness, a single individual's thinking about himself that what I know is what I know and I don't need to share it to other people. I'm good in myself and I'm working better. So what matters with others? That will never work. We need to collaborate. We need to coordinate. We need to understand each other. Then we can go for long mile and we can also attain the organizational goals and the visions too. Taking you back to this particular slide wherein something is written like team dynamics or Johari Window. My friends, this is a very important lesson to be learned while working with a team setting. Designed by Joseph Luft and Harry Ingham. These are the two American psychologists. On their name, the next name of this module turned out to be Johari. Joe was taken from Joseph, Harry was taken from Harry, and it was clubbed to be known as Johari Window. You can find out there are 4 quadrants. Quadrant number 1, quadrant number 2, quadrant number 3, and quadrant number 4. They just look like windows. Now my friends will ask me, Mr. Dave, why they are windows? They can be said as door, they can be said as ventilators as well. But I must say to all of you, my dear friends, doors are there only for your protection. If the language lab is having a door, it is for a protection. Protection from everything. If the language lab doesn't have any ventilators, but if it would have ventilators, if the room do have ventilators, it is for the free air to move and pass on. But windows are the only thing from where you can visualize the world outside, and the world outside can also peep inside you and see what's going on. Just imagine, how many of you know about yourself better? We have talked about human relation principles. We discussed about interpersonal relationships. The same way I said most of you to understand first your own inner self. Who you are is more important than knowing the world outside. Yes, your intrapersonal skills, your intrapersonal relationship. Coming to this, my dear all friends, quadrant number 1, quadrant number 2, quadrant number 3, and quadrant number 4, you can find certain accesses, certain frames, certain design, like others know, others don't know, I know, and I don't know. If we keep I know and I don't know towards the x-axis, and towards the y-axis we can keep others know and others don't know. On the basis of that one, we are getting 4 quadrants. Let's see. Quadrant number 1, I know and others even know about that one. Quadrant number 2, I don't know but others know about it. Quadrant number 3, I know about myself but others don't know about my skills, my potentials, my capabilities, and what I can do exactly for the betterment of the organization. Quadrant number 4, the other way, is something very different. It says something like this: I don't know, even others don't know. Now you would be asking, what is the motto that you are discussing these 4 quadrants to us? The reason why you are addressing these 4 quadrants to us, is it happening with us? I must say to you friends, right from your school to your college to your training centers and to your professional platform, you have been using it day in and day out, but none of you have focused on to this. These 2 American psychologists, Joseph Luft and Harry Ingham, designed this module way back in 1955, and it's still active in 2026. We are talking right now in front of you. Just imagine for your personal life, just imagine for your professional life, just think about your friend circles, just think about your relatives, just think about your relationship with the society, just think about your professional relationship with your colleagues and your co-workers, and how you are going to understand this Johari window. Let me focus you to the first quadrant. Imagine for the time when you met with your friends, your colleagues, your co-workers, those who are working with you, maybe from the same center or maybe from the different centers that you have came from. Just imagine for the moment that you have been working in an office. You are meeting your friends, you are meeting your colleagues, you are meeting your partners, those who are going to work with you for a project, for an assignment, and for certain targets been given to you. How you are going to introduce yourself to the other person? What you know about yourself, you are going to share the same to the world outside. What the others know about themselves, they would be getting to be shared that one to you as well. What I know and what others know, what I know and what I kept of my image to be known by others, that is exactly what called as my open self or my open arena. When I came to know about my open arena, now you would be just saying that yes, open arena, exactly, it opens up when we are going to meet, interact, connect and discuss with something, with someone at some point of time, maybe personal life, maybe professional life, maybe in our friend circle also, we used to open up ourselves to others, and that is exactly called as a open self. Now when this open self, I can also name it as arena. This is our arena wherein I know about the skills which I carry, I know about the potential which I have, and I know what abilities, what capabilities and what potential I carry. I have opened it to the world outside. That's my open self, that's my open arena. Taking you back to the second quadrant, if you have understood, the first self is known as your open self, the second self is known as your blind self. Now why? The reason here is I don't know exactly what I do. I don't know exactly the camera is shooting me. What is my facial expression? What's my body language? What is the way audience would predict me as? But who is going to watch me minutely is the audience, the other side of the camera. They are minutely observing each and every action what Mr. Dev is working out on the stage. Now that is my blind self. I can't see the camera. What is the projection over there? But who is going to watch it? The one who is going to view my video, the one who is going to see it minutely, to my lip movements, to my facial expressions, to my body movements. Friends, it's about shooting a video. Just imagine you're working with a group of people. You are interacting, you are connecting, you are communicating, you are onto a project, you are onto a mission, and when your friends are going to see you, observe you, minutely cross-check with you, there are certain things at a point of time they are going to praise you for certain good qualities that you are having, but you are ignoring about that one, certain bad things about you which you don't know that you are doing it bad, and they are going to give you as a feedback. See, from this window there is an arrow mark to this open self or this open arena, and it's named as feedback. You might have marked one more important thing over the quadrants, that it is unevenly distributed. It's not been distributed in an even form. Quadrant number 1 is the biggest one. Quadrant number 2 is less bigger. Quadrant number 3 is still less. And quadrant number 4 is the smallest one. The question to this one I will ask you at the end. But right now, let us focus on this Johari window or the team dynamics module. The first quadrant, which I addressed as the open self or the open arena, whereas the second self is known as the blind self or the blind window of a person or an individual, wherein the individual is not very much aware of what he is good at or what he is not good at, what he need to rectify, what he need to change, transform, transact, and bring a change within himself or herself. Certain times, many people used to give us advices, feedback, and suggestions. But the moment you are accepting the suggestions, accepting the feedback, and accepting it in your life, transacting, bringing a transformational change within yourself, transacting yourself from what you are with your old patterns to a new pattern, bringing a neuroplasticity in yourself. Now that is exactly because of the feedbacks that you get from others, which you are not very much aware about you, but you are getting it clear from the others. That's your feedback. And your open self and your open arena, the moment it accepts it, the moment it considers it, it starts expanding. Just imagine what I was talking about here. Self-explorations, self-understanding, self-realization, self-belief, and self-introspection. With all this, our open self turns to expand, turns to explore, turns to widen up, and we can know about ourselves much better than what we were knowing yesterday or the today until we got a feedback. If we are really clear, let's move on to the next. And the next one is something very important, the hidden self or the hidden quadrant. My dear friends, while working in a team, while working in an organization, what I just said to you is the collaborations. And what sort of collaborations? Complementary skills will collaborate much better. Mr. Dev is having some skills which is very strong within him, but is lacking within certain other skills which is very strong with Mr. Ranjan. Mr. Dumisani is having certain skills which is very stronger within him, but Mr. Woozy is lacking within that. Let's learn from each other. Let's collab with each other and let's complement to each other. Now that skills will give you the best result for yourself as well as for your institution as well as for your organization. But if we are turning out to be very much self-centered, that my skills are my skills, my knowledge is my knowledge, My interpretation is my interpretation. Why should I share it with others? You are not going to explore your inner self. You are not going to grow up, and at the same time, you are not letting others to also grow up. My friends, it's high time to understand that hidden self, that hidden quadrant of yours. It's high time to understand the values that you're going to add to the organizational productivity, the values that you're going to add to your own productivity, and the values that you're going to create your own recognition and your identity. If you want that, definitely you need to disclose your skills, your potential, and your abilities and your capabilities to the world outside. Definitely with that only you can grow, and at the same time you can add values to the organizational productivity too. Let's say here from the hidden self you can find there is an arrow mark which is directly hitting to the open self, and it's written here self disclosure. Disclose the skills, the abilities, the potentials, the capabilities, the strong point that you carry with you, that the world should know about, and the world should also get certain benefits out of it. You will get a benefit, and the world will also get a benefit. You will be recognized, and the company, the organization will definitely get added with the values that you are going to share to the organization. Become a value addition to the organization. You will be treated as an asset, or else you will be considered as a liability to the organization. You may have a knowledge of everything, but you are not ready to share it to the world. You may have a lot of capabilities, but you are very much self-centered about yourself. There is no meaning of keeping all those skills within yourself. It is better to share it to the world. It is better to let the world know about that one. I believe in one statement that if you have got the knowledge of certain things, you have got your liberty and your license to share it to the world, and do share it. So here, there are certain skills, there are certain secrets of your life, personal secrets. You can keep it hidden, but certain professional things that you carry with you, certain professional qualities that you are strong with, you are capable of, don't let it hidden within yourself. Don't kill them. Die empty with that one. I do remember the book written by Todd Henry, Die Empty. You came to this planet, but while going back from this planet, also you would be going empty-handed. No property, no skills, nothing you are going to carry with you. You are never going to carry them all. You are going to gift it back to the world. Gift back to the world the skills that you carry. Gift back to the world the things that you have acquired, the knowledge that you have acquired, the skills that you have grown up with. Just share it to the world. Let the other generation know about it. Let your recognition be created in this planet. Let your footprints be there on this planet. Now this is how you can make your self-disclosure. Taking you back to the quadrants, quadrant number 4 is here with us, wherein I don't know exactly what is there with me and others don't know exactly what's there with me. My friends, you will be just saying, Mr. Dave, are you saying something about an illusion? It's not there. But I will just say, my dear friends, just imagine a new project, a new assignment, a new task, a new engagement. Neither I know that I'm capable of that one or not. Neither you know that you are capable of that one or not. When we talk, when we discuss, when we work together, certain times I may discover some of my skills which I was not good yesterday, but I'm really good today. And it can be a eureka moment for me. Yes, I did it. Certain times you may experience that, Mr. Dave, I was not knowing that you'll be doing so better. And you did it really great. You would appreciate me for that one. That appreciation that you do to me is your shared discovery. And that eureka moment for me is my personal discovery, self-discovery. Taking you back to this quadrant. From quadrant number 4, you can find an arrow mark directly which is moving and hitting to the arena, and that is called as your shared discovery. When others discover certain skills from you, and they are going to share it to you. That is exactly called as the shared discovery. That hits to the arena, expands the arena, and you are knowing much better than what you were knowing about you yesterday. And today, after getting the shared discovery, you know about yourself much better than what you were knowing earlier. Your arena expands. But my dear friends, from yourself, when you got a eureka moment, you got a bulb on moment, and you discovered something. Now that is what exactly called as your self-discovery. I have options right now. If I do feel that my self-discovery, why should I share it to the world right now? Let me pause it, let me hold it, let me keep it for a moment, for a while. And when the right time will come, I will definitely pop up with that one. I will let the world know about that one. I will create my recognition by that time. So I have a time to hold it for a moment. I can keep it safe with my hidden self for that time until it requires a recognition, until it requires a known self to the others, until it creates my identity. I can save it within my hidden self. But the moment I feel that it needs to be created with my identity, with my recognition, and the world should know about that one, I can make a self-disclosure to that. Friends, Johari Window. Although this is a module, knowingly, unknowingly, we have been getting heated to this at every phase of our life. Way back, we had a friendship with someone. We disclosed ourselves. Our friends could share some of the feedback which we can change or bring a transformation within ourselves. We can keep certain secrets within us, but disclose certain qualities which makes our friendly bond more stronger. We can work together as a team, know each other, sharing certain discoveries and getting certain shared discoveries of our personal self. Take yourself to a working platform wherein you are working with complementary skills, not with substituting skills. And there also you experience these four quadrants: your open self, your open arena, your blind self, your blind, and wherein you don't know but others know about that one. They give you a feedback and you get the feedback and the clarity to that one. Your hidden self, wherein you are known to everything but you are not disclosing to the world, and when you disclose it, you create your identity, you create your recognition. And the unknown self, it will hit you again and again in your life. The moment you are going to have interactions, the moment you are going to have connections, the moment you are going to have new projects, new assignments, and new deeds, working together with a team, you will be encountering this unknown self, wherein you don't know about your capabilities and even others don't know that how would you mingle with them. These quadrants are very essential to be known in life. But my question to all of you is that one: get me a way that is it a time that comes in life wherein your open self or the open arena will start expanding and growing bigger in size, and the other way, the all other three quadrants, they will start vanishing. Answer this question. I will love to know the reply from you, that with the growth of the open self, does the other quadrants vanish or they will still be existing? With this note of the question, I rest my case. Thank you very much for listening to me very patiently.